If you clicked on this video is for you. What are they currently thinking about you? What are they currently thinking about you? What is this person currently thinking and feeling about you? We're going to start in our black deck, which I find has a lot of masculine energy. So let's just see what kind of energy is popping up here as we get started. So I'm feeling yes. Now, I want to, yes. Okay, we've got some cards. We've got more cards that have action though. Wait, I'm feeling more wants to come out. So we're just going to start here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. Upright, we have the Five of Pentacles upright with the Queen of Wands. Yes, and we have the Hermit reversed. So, getting started here in what they're thinking and feeling of you, so they're kind of just trying to maintain where they are with you. They're trying to just stay in the space that they've already generated with you. They're not really trying to move things forward. They're not really trying to slow things down. They're just trying to stay where they are. There's a piece of them that's just trying to hold something, hold some ground. I don't know why they're trying to hold their ground, if there are other things going on in their life, if there are blocks coming up for them. We'll take more of a look at that later, but I do see that there is a part of them that is feeling hungry with you, that's feeling, this doesn't feel, so this card often feels a little like desperate. Ooh, eek, hungry, desolate. Ooh, but I'm feeling this that they are like hungry for you. They're hungry for your attention. They're hungry and a little bit needy for you. Even if they don't come off that way, even if they come off as distant, this person is like really craving you, is desirous of you in many ways, if you know what I mean. But there's a part of them that really is like percolating this in this hungry space, that they're, there's this hunger that's bubbling up for them. And they see you as as the goddess you are. They see you in your seat, that you are in the seat of power. You are optimistic, you are driven, you are assertive, you are in your divine feminine energy, you are joyful, you do have great intuition. Sorry for that truck sound going by. You really are in this beautiful space. And they see you and are in awe of you, that you're this shiny beam of lit up goodness that is moving forward in their life. And they want to be around that. They want to be around you. You're an easy person to want to be around for anyone. Now we also have the Hermit reversed. So there's a part of them that also really wants to let go of this sort of loneliness that they've been in a space of isolation, really cutting themselves off in certain ways, not being vulnerable, not being out in the world as much as they could be, that they've kind of, sort of cultivated some things that are very interior, and they want to change that with you. You inspire them to want to change that. They haven't changed it yet, but you inspire them to want to change that. Now I am feeling more energy coming here from this same deck, so we're going to see what this deck is so interested in telling us. Oh yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, so much movement, so much stuff going on here. All right, here we go. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card. We have the High Priestess reversed. We have the Strength card upright, and we have the Chariot. So this also is coming in here that they want to work hard for you. They want to invest in you. They're feeling this urge to be better, be a better version of themselves, put their best foot forward, do the things, accumulate the habits, the routines, the things that they need to do to show up as the person who could win your heart, who could be the person that is really has all of the things that they would need for you, that they really want to invest in you, like, putting in the time, the effort, the energy, the hard work, everything that they need to do in a showing up kind of way, in order to actually be the person. Now, we have the High Priestess reversed, which tells me that they also think that they see this wisdom in you, they see this intuition in you, they see this sort of mystical side of you, but they don't feel like you're really showing that to them. They see it and they notice it in little pieces, but they don't fully see it. They feel the breath of it. They feel the air of it, the wind of it coming off of you. But they don't see you sitting into it. So they feel a little bit like you're hiding something. A little bit like you're not truly, fully being exactly who you are, perhaps. But they also think that you could be a remarkable match for them. That you could be this... I mean, this is a woman closing the mouth of a wild lion. That you could be uniquely paired to each other in a way that is, there's this possibility around you, that you feel like you have these special gifts that could be something that is what they need. They feel like they have certain difficult needs that they might feel difficult to love, difficult to understand, difficult to be with, and that you are perhaps the person who could handle those things, be with this person, understand them. I like that. Then we also have the Chariot, so I feel like this person is also really driven to accomplish, to take action towards you. It was just so interesting because our first card, is this maintaining card. So I don't think you're feeling this, but they do feel this sort of revved up engine around you, that they and all of these things are really great and good. So there is a part of them that's not really willing to move things forward or pull things back. They're just kind of trying to maintain this same position that they've been in. But we have the Chariot coming in here that's saying, yeah, but also they do feel really motivated to take action because of you and for you. So they are really feeling like this motivation to have momentum going forward. I want to pull a couple of cards just for that. I want to pop into our old trusty deck. I have decks all around me, as you can tell. Okay, so I want to pop into our old trusty deck, and I just want to ask about this need to maintain. What does that stem from? What is that coming from? What is that? What is that energy that's coming up? I don't fully read that, so I want to just get a little clarity on that first of all. So our old trusty deck is telling us, we have the Five of Pentacles again. Boom. That hunger, that craving. They may not trust their cravings. This is interesting to come up again. We also have the Sun, and we have the Seven of Wands again. I'm asking about this card, and we pull it again from our old trusty deck. Our cards are delivering for us today. Gosh. The first two cards I pulled for this person and their feelings and thoughts about you, we've pulled again as duplicate cards from our old trusty deck. And then we have the Sun coming in here as our little surprise card. Like, hey, I'm just going to throw myself in here. Now, the Sun is in the center of these two cards. So we have the two cards we pulled as their first two cards, sandwiched in between the Sun, which really does have that Queen of Wands feeling. We have the sunflowers, we have the optimism. So what I'm really feeling here is that their need to maintain is sort of stemming from this place of holding on to you. That there is something so bright and so shiny about you. There is something that is so... that is so warm and radiant and joyful, and all this potential. It feels like potential. It feels like growth energy. The Sun makes everything grow. It feels like a space that is safe. Just think about being in the Sun. That feeling of being on a beach on a warm day, being in a garden with the sun shining on you, walking down the street and the sun is rising, the sun is setting. It's a powerful, powerful driving force. It's a powerful life force. That there is something where they're like they're holding you in this space between their craving for more and their craving for you, their hunger for you, their desire for you, that also is like, hey, you gotta hold on to this, and they don't maybe know what to do to hold on to it. That there's a part of them that's just like, just maintain this space. I don't know what to do, but I don't want to let this escape. I don't want this to go away, which feels really good. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. Let's tap over to our pink deck. Tapping into my sassy pink deck. And I want to read into your energy a little bit around this person. So your energy around this person, but also if there's anything else you need to know because we are just tapping into your energy. So if there's anything really important that we need to know about anything else, this can include career and finances and such. But I just want to see what's popping up in your energy and in your romantic energy and in your heart energy. Okay, so it looks like I pulled 5 cards for you. So we have I see a couple reverse cards here. I see a lot of reverse cards. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups reversed. We have the Judgment card reversed. We have this is all your energy. We have the 7 of Swords reversed. We have the Queen of Cups is our one upright card. And we have the Justice card reversed. Whoa, hi, how you doing? Getting some clear readings on you, I think. Now, this might not feel clear to you because with the reverse cards, some of this is hidden, some of this is subconscious. I feel like you're missing something. You're missing something from the past that held a lot of heart space for you from the past. That there is something nostalgic that you miss, and you might not even acknowledge it to yourself that you miss it. This could be a person, and it's very likely a person that held a lot of heart space for you. This could be, just a loss of a certain period of your life, that you got to have this period of, sort of youthful innocence, or maybe even innocence in falling in love, or the innocence of life in general, and there's this missing of it now. That there's something underlying there, and this could also be missing your first love, missing something that from sort of your deep past. We're going sort of way back, something that's sort of still hanging around there. So you might want to tap that and just sort of see what's going on. And you obviously have the ability to tap that. You are in your deep intuition, which makes sense why we have the High Priestess reversed popping up for them, where they can feel your sort of mystical intuition, your very divine feminine energy under there, because you are very much in your divine feminine energy. So you just might not be showing all of that to them. Now, we have the Judgment card reversed. So I also think that there's a decision that you need to make that you're not willing to make. This could be a decision to release something in your life. This could be a decision, I'm not really picking up what this is. This could be a decision to, sort of heal or handle what you needed to heal or handle from the past. But there is a big decision that you need to make, and I think you know what it is. And you're not really willing to make it right now. But this card is also coming in to tell us that you have the power to make it. You have everything you need to make a good decision with this. And also that once you make it, there will be a setting free. It will be joyful. This is like, woohoo, this is happy decision making. So once you are able to make that decision, there will be a sense of relief and release that feels really good and feels really joyful. Now we also have the 7 of Swords reversed. So I also think that there's something that was taken from you that you have not gotten back yet. And this really could get into this. I don't feel like this is necessarily, I don't think this is a physical thing at all. I feel like this is a sense of yourself. This is something from your mental space. We're getting into the sword space. That there's something that was taken from you that you have not reclaimed. And this could also harken back to that, sense of loss of missing something from long ago. That perhaps something was stolen at that time. Something was taken away from you at that time, that you felt you were so lovable then, and now you are having a hard time with that. Or that could be the opposite. But there is something there that feels like it was taken away from you that you have not reclaimed yet. So there is some action that is being asked for here of reclaiming yourself. And you can start this off without being specific if you're not tapping into what that is, although I think you have every tool you need to tap into what that is. If you're not tapping into what that is, really just opening yourself up to reclaiming all pieces of yourself from all times in all spaces. Take a moment even just to start that process right now. Take a moment to open up your energy, open up your heart space, open up your hands, and just let it come to you. And if you're alone and you feel like you can say something out loud, you can say out loud, I call back to me from all time and all space anything that was taken from me, anything that was lost to me, all pieces of myself. I reclaim it and let it come to you. just start that energy immediately. And this might be something you need to do a little bit more work with as you let your intuitive self take over, which you have in depth. You have so much intuition, you have so much heart space, you have so much feeling space. You are in your divine feminine energy. You are in this seat of just beautiful fluid energy. And you have every ability to make the decisions that you need to make. You have every ability to look at the things that you need to look at. So if you are not looking at them, which, the thing from the past that you might be missing, what is missing in you intrinsically that you need to take back, if you're not looking for it, that's really a choice on your part, which is okay too. That can be your choice. You get to make your decisions. You're amazing. You're in your Queen of Wands energy. You're in your Queen of Cups energy. Now we also have the Justice card reversed. So I also think there's a feeling of something being done wrong to you, that you feel like in some ways something, was unfair and it has not come out right yet. It has not felt like it's made itself fair for you, right? Yes. It's not come around for you, where you feel like you have closure about this thing that was unfair, unjust in your life. So those things are the things that are popping up, and that feels like it has nothing to do with this person. So that energy feels like our pink deck is saying, hey, this is important, and we need to have a little chat because you need to handle a few things before we can even talk about this person or any other person or your love energy or big career news or big money news. This stuff is going on, and it is being a little funky in your energy. Comment below if that resonates with you, if you feel like that might be going on for you. If you're like, oh, yeah, okay. Or if you just don't, if it doesn't resonate at all, which sometimes those messages that don't resonate are the ones that are like delayed resonating, where you're like, oh, a few days later, oh boy, yeah. Wow, okay, I really didn't handle that, did I? Oh, okay, I see what that is. I know what that is. Oh, that decision that I didn't make, that's the one? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, let's go back to, should we go back to our pink deck, or should we, let's crack open your energy a little more. I want to crack open your energy just a tiny bit more with our old trusty deck. So I just want to see, our old trusty deck is so wonderful and just offers up the truth, offers up the good stuff. And let's just see what else we need to know about you, your energy, perhaps around this person, but perhaps around other things. So let's just see if our old trusty deck has anything else to add to you and your energy. Okay. We have the Tower. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Hermit for you. We have the Hermit upright. We pulled the Hermit reversed in his energy of what he's thinking and feeling about you. He's ready to come out of isolation. Now, our old trusty deck is saying, okay, yeah, a lot has gone down. Maybe you're going through a lot right now. This could be the moment where it is actually happening. This could also be like, this has just happened. That there's a lot that's been disrupted in your life. There's been some destroyer energy going on rippling through your life. That there's been some stuff that's been knocked off course. There's been some stuff that's burned down, that is been disrupted, that your old way of being is no longer. That doesn't mean that's a bad thing. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. But it can be a difficult thing, even if it's a good thing. It can be a very uncomfortable thing, no matter what. This is telling me that, hey, there are really good things coming for you. Our Ten of Cups is a card of completion. Our cups represent our feelings and emotions, my Queen of Cups. And this is two people standing together, arm in arm, other arms open to the sky, little family around them, little house in the background, happy, happy, yummy, yummy, rainbow going through the sky, overflow of feelings and emotions, everything coming in for you. You're opening up a new chapter where everything is coming in for you. Things are about to change. Stuff is coming in for you. Maybe it's already happened. Maybe it's already overflowing for you. Maybe you can feel those wheels turning and you're like, yeah, I know. This is a whole new space in my life. Things are shifting. Things are changing. Things are moving. I've been feeling it because movement to something actually really beautiful and glorious. Good things are coming. Really good things are coming. Now, our old trusty deck is also saying, but there's also still a space for you to do a little internal research of what's going on in your energy field. Shine a little bit more light onto what's going on for you. Shine a little bit more light onto what's in your inner space. What you are, you have this deep handle on what you're feeling and these emotions with this Queen of Cups energy you have. But this is saying that doesn't mean that the search is over. Even though you do have this intrinsic knowing of where you are and what you're feeling and what's going on and your intuition is in play, you still also, there's still some research to be done, and you also need some time alone to regenerate as well. And that's okay. It's okay to need some time alone to regenerate. Okay, I want to move to our white clarity deck just to take a look at the potential of the two of you together. So I am messing up one of my decks while I was doing this, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll fix that later. So I'm coming to my white clarity deck, and I want to just channel in a little bit of divine wisdom to get clarity about what we need to know about the two of you together. This person we were asking about in the very beginning, and you. Is this where your 10 of Cups energy happens? Is this the completion relationship we're talking about? Okay, so I'm only feeling 4 cards, so I'm pulling these 4. And we have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. We have the Hermit reversed. Again, I pulled the Hermit reversed in his energy in the beginning. We have the 2 of Pentacles, and we have the Emperor reversed. Oh my. Okay, so once again, a lot of reverse cards. I have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So asking about the potential, this is interesting. Getting clarity here about the potential of the two of you, it's sort of saying we got some work to do. Yeah, the potential is here. This person has potential to sit into their real seat of power and knowing and achieving and doing in this really masculine energy, but they're not there yet. Yeah, you guys have the potential to give and share and receive and give and take and be in this beautiful symbiotic relationship, but you're not there yet. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of inner knowing, and there's a potential for them to come out of their lonesome shell, and for you to step into your pulling into more of that energy of introspection shell, but it's not happened yet. And yeah, there's a juggling act going on. There is a little bit of, there's some stuff that's unfocused here between the two of you. So this is a place where this is not a great launching pad yet. This is not a space where things are about to shoot into fireworks yet. There is some focus that needs to happen. A decision really needs to be made. It seems like it needs to be made on your part. And that makes sense why that this person is sort of maintaining their space with that 7 of Wands energy, and why we pulled that twice for them. They're maintaining this space because they are hungry for you, but they can feel that you've got stuff to do. You've got stuff to do. And that's really the big message that's coming up so far. That stuff needs to happen in order to move this forward if you want this to be a space. So it's not saying, yes, all the potential energy is moving towards wedding bells, or no, this relationship's going to end in fire and in molten lava. It's just saying, hey, stuff has to happen before this can really have a chance, before this energy can be in alignment for you to move into something, to lock it in. And most of that movement happily lies with you. And I say happily because you have control over that. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Don't we love things that we have control over? Okay, I do want to pull from our clarity deck about what you need to be doing right now. Now, we do know that decisions need to be made by you. We actually got a lot of calls to action for you, but let's pull a little bit more for action taking for you, just channeling divine wisdom and messaging from our cards about what you need to be doing right now for you. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, and we have the Chariot. We pulled the Chariot and his energy, that he's feeling this momentum. He's feeling this action forward. So what I'm seeing here is that, first of all, you have some divine inspirations, messages that have been coming in. These could be actual messages. These could be things that are like, oh, I had this, this idea when I read this email about, asking me to do something, and I've been thinking about doing it. This could also be, oh, I feel really lit up thinking about starting this new business. I feel really lit up thinking about getting rid of all of my old stuff and starting all over. That's extreme. It's not necessarily what it's going to feel like, but there is something in there that's like, woo, that's a potent, sparkly spark of a lit up idea. And there's something here that you need to take action on. Go for it. Those are the things. Be led there. Go to that thing. Follow that. Follow those messages that are coming in. Our other action is in communication and in heart communication. So this could be talking to someone you love, talking about your feelings. This could be getting a sibling on the phone. This could be talking to, in a heart space, in a vulnerable way, to this person. This could be opening up in a new way. This could be talking to a therapist. This could be talking to yourself and journaling. But there is some communication that will be healing and helpful and move things forward for you in your energy right now. Now, the other thing we have here is really take action. Get some momentum going. There's some action that needs to be taken. You are in such divine feminine energy, and divine feminine energy is not necessarily action oriented. That doesn't mean that you're not action oriented, but you might be more in your feelings, in your energy, in your space, in your emotions, and that might pull away from the action items. Set yourself up to take action and let it be the action. You can actually even step more into your divine masculine energy if you want to for a little while. This is more divine masculine card, and the call to action here is take action. Get some momentum, get some movement. This could be physical movement as well. Go for a run if you run, even if you haven't run in a long time. Go for a drive. Go for a bicycle ride. Take some movement forward to help get those inspirations, get those feelings lined up, get those things together to help you take action. But taking action towards what it is you desire, what it is you want. Get some momentum in that spark away. What is sparking you up? What is lighting you up? What are those messages that are coming in? Take action towards them. So get yourself a little bit of a running start, a little bit of momentum going, a little bit of something that moves you forward. Okay, I'm not done with you yet. So first of all, I want to pull, before we continue, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. I would love it if you do, and please like this video. And let's pop out already. I would like to go ahead and pop something below. So just for that action, for that momentum for you, I want you to pop your favorite mode of transportation. This doesn't have to actually be your favorite mode of transportation, but your figurative favorite mode of transportation. Like, I love it when an airplane takes off. I don't know what it is about it, but it feels so powerful. We're moving at such speed, and then we shoot up into the air, and that's like my favorite part of flying. And then I kind of just like, okay, now I'll take a nap. But I love taking off in an airplane. So I might put an airplane below. You could put a car. If you love accelerating onto that freeway, you could put a car below, a bicycle, a woman running or a man running, or dancing, or anything that is a mode of transportation moving you forward. A ship, a boat, a canoe, roller skates, skis, anything you want. Okay, so that's what we're putting below as an emoji. Now, continuing on, I have a couple more things I just want to tap into. So first of all, I want to tap into a beautiful oracle card for some divine wisdom. And our divine wisdom is worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough, or worthy of happiness. That simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy. You have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Cherish yourself and see your true worth. You are so worthy. So worthy. Okay, I am going to pull another oracle card, but before I do, I have another clean deck. So I just want to pull 3 wisdom cards, guidance cards for you. This could be a wonderful time to get a full reading also, and to get a soulmate reading, to take a look so you know what you're looking for, what you know what's out there. But I also, I'm getting a lot of calls of action of getting some internal clarity for yourself, of really looking into you, taking a look at you. Take a look at that divine intuition that you have. Okay. Okay, so these are the 3 cards that we're pulling for you. We have the Moon, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have another page card, the Page of Cups. So here's what's coming in divine wisdom for you. There might be some secret things, and there might be some subconscious things and some shadow things for you to look at. We know that you're being asked to look inside of yourself, to shine a light in there, which you, with your deep intuition, you absolutely have every capability of doing. And to really look at the shadow aspects of yourself, the things that are very difficult to pinpoint because you might not even know that they exist. And some of the ways that you can take a look at that is look at where you feel triggered. When something really makes you upset, it upsets you so much. When somebody says something to you and it makes you feel so judged. When you're thinking of that unfair thing that has not come around yet, what is that feeling? Why is that? Why was it so unfair? I want you to look at all of those things. Those things can often guide us to the shadow world, the things that we subconsciously believe, the things that we are subconsciously holding on to, those little soft spots. You know, those trigger spots often guide us to spaces that we haven't really been looking. We haven't really been taking a look at what that is. We just kind of, boom, cover it up and like, ooh, I'm going to go on and I'm just going to, it's going to be a wound and I don't want anybody to trip over my wound and hurt me. Now I'm going to do whatever I need to do to avoid being hurt that way. So I really do want you to take a look into your shadow self, into the things that you might not realize that you believe. And you can also do that by just reviewing what it is you believe and why you believe it. So what do you believe about love? Why do you believe that? What do you believe about this big decision that you're trying to make? Why do you believe that? Start to question those things. Is that a true thing? Is that something you learned from your parents? Is that something you picked up subconsciously by somebody's energy? You are deeply intuitive, which means you do learn things. You're very smart. It means you're learning things in a way that not necessarily other people are doing. That you are picking up information from the energetic world. You're picking up information off the way people respond. You're picking up information in many different ways. So it's important to sort of evaluate, where did you pick up that information? Is that a realistic source? Is that something, or is there even a gap between that people say one thing to be true, but it's not showing up as true, and then that feels jarring or off, that's off kilter. And we also have the Ace of Wands, and this is telling me that it's time to look for those divine inspirations. There are new things coming into your world and into your life. Good things are coming into your world and into your life. You have to have open hands for them, but you're also going to have to look for the new things that are coming. There are beautiful inspirations, things that will light you up. We've been told that multiple times in this reading, that lit up energy, that fired up energy, that I am purposeful, I'm driven in this life. I feel good about my mission. I feel good about what's going on. I can't wait to move forward in this. It's exciting, it's joyful, it's playful. I can't wait to just make this all happen. That energy, that optimism, all that good stuff is something you are calling in. That's definitely here on the table right now. And the cards are asking you to look for the new opportunities because they are coming in for you. Source is making sure that they're coming in for you. So be open to them, look for them, and then take action on them. And there are messages coming in about your heart space too. Let yourself be playful. Let yourself have fun. Let yourself be joyful. Watch a funny movie. Who do you laugh with the most? Go spend some time with that person. Look up dad jokes if you need to. Whatever you want to do. Watch your favorite stand-up comedian. Just let yourself find something important about your heart space through a sort of funny way, in a little bit of a levity way, like a laughter kind of way. There's some important heart space information there for you about that will lead you to open some doors, open some heart space doors for you. I want to pull one more oracle card for you. So I'm pulling from our Moonology deck, which is a beautiful deck. I love it. And let's see what we have for you. So from our Moonology deck, we have adjustments are required. Yeah, we got that message. We got that message. Thank you. Okay, adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. You heard it here first. We read that information loud and clear. Making change is difficult. It can be very difficult, and it can be stressful, and it can be, but you are an incredible human being. I see that. I feel that. You have every tool in your toolbox that you need. You have every answer already in your energy that you need. If you don't know, you will know. And that is an all-knowing feeling that you will know. Even if you don't know right this second, you will figure it out. Trust that intuition, trust that heart space, trust that lit up feeling that makes you want to move forward with something. There's some beautiful things that are unraveling in your life that are not unraveling, maybe the unwrapping themselves in your life. Beautiful gifts that are unwrapping themselves in your life right now. Ooh, I want your comments. Please, I want your comments. And I know this is a lot about you, so let me know. I'm reading the cards. That's what I'm here for. Sometimes they don't deliver exactly the way that we want them to because they're telling us the real, the energy that's actually popping up. So let me know. Is this the energy that's popping up for you or no? And what hit for you? I want to know. And if you want to be vulnerable and tell me specifics, I would love to hear it. I will read it. I will take it. Oh, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much of that divine inspiration, that lit up energy that moves you forward, that inner knowing, that acceptance of what is coming in for you. And anything that you need, the bravery, the insight into any shadowland that you need to step into anything that needs to be uncovered. I'm sending you love. I'm going to see you again so soon. Mia.